traveling friends. It's Audra Monk, travel agent with Pineapple Escapes. Welcome, welcome. This is a short video of yoga for travelers. Things you can do anywhere when you're out and about, whether you're close by or far away. And you know what? This is great for any time. You don't have to be traveling. You could have been working at your desk, planning travel, emailing me, right? I want to go here. What should I do? You can totally use this anytime. So you need your comfortable chair, wherever you are. We're going to stay in our chair today. So first, before we start, we will set up in our seat, and always remember, only do what feels right for you. If something feels not quite right, it's totally fine. Back off or don't do it. All right, so feet are about hip distance apart. Ankles under knees, knees in line with hips. Good. Give those shoulders a couple rolls. Oh, sometimes in your day, all you need is this. Little breaks where you roll your shoulders. Good. And then let these settle down your back. Pull your belly in and pause. Excellent. So today, we're talking about hips and hamstrings. So if we're sitting on an airplane, we're sitting in a car, we're sitting at our desk, we're stuck in this position. And well, usually we're probably like in this position, right? So we're stuck. So we're going to give it some release. So before we stretch it, we're going to move it just a tiny bit. So slide up to the edge of your chair, and we're going to march, right? There you go. Just march it out. And it doesn't have to lift high. You know, maybe you just march and you barely lift the toes. You could use your hands on your chair for balance, or if you're feeling good, let those arms come out to the side. Good. So just a nice gentle march. And then we're going to change it to a hip circle. So take a leg and circle it around. Take a leg and circle it around. There you go. And definitely feel free to hold on to your chair. Oh, okay. And so you could do this in the airport, I think. You know, I mean, maybe don't play the video out loud so everybody could hear it. Well, I don't know. Maybe you should. Switch the circle. You should tell them about it. If they're like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm warming up my hips. I'm going to be on that airplane. I'm going to be sitting for a while. Good. And one more. There we go. Okay, so we warmed up a little bit. Now we're going to carry on that warm up just a tiny bit more. Take a leg out and bring it in. Other leg out and bring it in. There we go. One more time each side. Good. All right, and then just a tiny bit more movement, and then we'll stretch it. Take a leg, extend it, and bring it down. And if you want, hold on to it. A lot of times I like to hold on to it, extend it, and bring it down. Now check, what is your torso doing? If you're rounding back, we got to sit up really tall, squeeze our belly in. So if that means you lift less, maybe you lift out at an angle, it's okay. You know, we all have different amounts of flexibility. You know, somebody else is lifting their leg up to their head. It's not me. I'm right in the middle on flexibility. So there we go. One more time each side. I don't know which side I started with. And we'll bring it down. All right, so we're gonna do the hamstrings first, and then we'll do a nice seated wide leg forward fold. So pick one leg and slide it forward. Flex your foot and bring your toes towards you. Roll those shoulders down and back. Check you're towards the edge of your chair, and you may wanna hold on to your chair. If you're at the airport, you know, you probably can't reach the sides of it. Maybe you're holding on to the seat. They always make those chairs that are all linked together, right? So the belly's in, the heart is lifted, and we're gonna hinge forward. And you could bring your hands to your thigh, that might work. So keep your spine long, don't let it round in. All right, there's nothing magic about getting super low or super deep. We wanna feel sensation to the back of the leg that is extended. Check that you're not extending too much. Some of us might need to put a little bend in our knee. Good, so I feel a nice back stretch here too. So think long from the tailbone to the top of the head, long from the hip to the foot. Good, breathe in here. You wanna stay at least 20 seconds. So if you're doing these on your own later and you're not listening to the video, at least 20 seconds, okay? Hopefully I get you here at least 20 seconds. Okay, and then ease it in. Let's roll the shoulders. All right, if you need to adjust on your chair, give yourself a moment. Other leg goes out. Foot is flexed. Sitting nice and tall. Hinge from the hip. I like to hold on to the chair sometimes at first. Ooh, this side for me is tighter. And you may find that one side is tighter than the other. Hands can come to the thigh. Foot is flexed. Nice energy in the hamstring. And then we just chill. We just breathe. Long, deep breath. That is the answer to life. Long, deep breath. I think that's the answer to a lot of travel too, right? Patience and then enjoying it all. But you know, don't let the little things bother you too much. Good. Breathe in here. Nice and easy. All right, maybe like 2 or 3 more breaths. All right, ease your way out. All right, give those shoulders a roll. Last one. So I like to go just a little bit back on the chair. Take your legs wide. medium wide, still knee over ankle or ankle under knee. Roll your shoulders. Oh, you know what? We'll do a little extra spine stretch too while we're here. And so we're going to hinge forward through the legs. So we're definitely going to feel this deep in the hip flexors, inner thighs. I feel a little outer thighs, but I've had a long week. So with a lot of movement, you know, when you're traveling, when you're doing a lot of walking, touring can get to us, right? It's beautiful. We want to go all the places. When I go to a city, man, I walk. But then my body gets really sore. So you want to do little stretches like this throughout the day. All right, maybe your feet go a little wider. Maybe you press your arms into your legs and your legs into your arms. Oh, it feels so good. Tuck your chin, just breathe here. Some nice, long, deep breaths. You got it. And then we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So it doesn't matter which side you go. Press one arm and one leg a little more. Bring your shoulder towards the floor. You're going to feel your inner thigh a little more. Turn and look over your back shoulder. Oh, one of my most favorite stretches. So you could do this, you know, sitting on a chair outside somewhere on a bench. You know, maybe you've just been walking around through a city. Or you just finished a tour in a museum. Take some time to stretch so that you can enjoy it. Come back through center. Other way, press the arm and the leg in. Shoulder comes down. Look over your shoulder. Breathe here. Good. Still long while we get the stretch. Let's take one more breath here. Come back to the center. Then we're going to finish it up. Press both arms and both legs. Oh, so good. So good. All right, I'm going to give you a challenge. Squeeze your belly in. Bring your hands to the legs. Ready? Can you lift your hand? Yeah, you feel your legs really engaged? That's okay. And then sit all the way up. And if you need those hands down, you know you can leave them down. Good. Heel toe those feet in. Give it a shoulder roll. And there you are, my friends. All good. Ready to get back out in the world and do what you got to do. Give me the likes, give me the loves. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you're on YouTube, or follow if you're on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, you didn't even get to this part yet, and it's okay. Give me likes, loves, follows, all that stuff. If you have questions, send them to me, and I'll see you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, travel on.